Big decisions will be made over the next few weeks, and we will have to adapt.
And the vulnerable are already suffering. Amy Emery has multiple sclerosis. Her treatment weakens her immune system, so it's been delayed.
As I am at a high risk category of contracting the disease, like the virus, I don't think that I would want to even leave my house at the moment, really, because it is quite scary.
A Prime Minister warning many more families will lose loved ones before their time. Perhaps the most sobering message this country will hear. Lucy Manning, BBC News, Essex.
And our medical correspondent Fergus Walsh is with me. I think at home people are going to be wondering, Fergus, why aren't we doing more? After all, other countries are.
Absolutely. Well, the government says it is being led by the science. So let's take school closures. Lots of evidence that they work in slowing flu pandemics where children spread the disease and get it. But here doesn't seem to be the case with this virus. And you'd need to close schools for months for it to have an effect. Same with banning mass gatherings. There's a view in the public that this must work, but that it doesn't really control the spread, that they could be banned and stopped to relieve pressure on public services. So what the government's relying on most of all is altruism from all of us to protect the vulnerable. That means staying at home for 7 days if you've got a cough or fever. Eventually, whole families will be asked to stay at home for 14 days where one person is infected. The aim now isn't to stop transmission altogether in this country, because there's an acknowledgement that we need to build immunity across the population. But this really is a marathon now, not a sprint.
Fergus, thank you very much. Well, Ireland has become the latest country to bring restrictions to stop the spread of coronavirus, closing all schools, colleges and nurseries and banning mass gatherings from this evening. Well, our correspondent Chris Page is in Dublin for us. And what's been the reaction to these latest measures, Chris?
Well, what's very striking, George, that this capital city is already noticeably very quiet. Under normal circumstances, this would be a very busy time in Dublin. There'd be a weekend of celebration ahead of St Patrick's Day next week. But now an unprecedented shutdown is underway. Schools, colleges and childcare facilities are closing. So to your cultural centres like museums, indoor gatherings for more than 100 people and outdoor events for more than 500 are being cancelled. People are being told to work from home wherever possible, and also that they should limit their socialising. Now, Ireland has 43 confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 1 death so far. Number of other countries, but what the health authorities here are hoping is that
we're obviously having some difficulties with that line, but we got the gist of what Chris was saying there. Now, President Trump has announced severe restrictions on travel between European Union countries and the US to tackle coronavirus.